At Smallwood, the secret of a great working relationship with a client, I think, is listening. We have to really come to understand exactly how people want to live, and that can be down to examining how they fold their socks and how they like to hang their ties.
It's a chemistry that really needs to be there from the outset. Fundamentally, we need to understand our clients and understand their building in a very profound sense.
I have clients that I've been building now for the past 25 years, and I'm now building houses for their children. It must be about something that truly interprets the way they want to live and makes them wake up every morning thinking, this is extraordinary and it's mine.
There is a moment when you can discover within a house a new way of living that people didn't expect to see.
I think one has to respect the building, but one also has to very much respect the client's desires.
We very often fall back on classicism as the accepted language of the country house because there is such a history of beautiful houses delivered within this idiom. As architects, we have the skill to go to a house and to see things that perhaps other people don't see. For example, we did a project in Ireland where the client wanted to remake the principal staircase of an 1820s castle. And on going to the site, I immediately saw that their idea was right about the new stair, but the reality in which they were heading was toward a quite constrained, compact stair. And I realized if we actually were braver and took out the whole wall of that double height space, we could place the stair in such a way that it was dramatic and brought light into it. And it's those kind of interventions that really can deliver an amazing result. Smallwood have been working for 42 years as a practice. And this gives us a very detailed understanding of how people live. Over time, we have worked on about 900, of which about 15 are quite major houses. It's this skill through the practice that I think we have acquired through the very many projects that we have done.
We've worked on some extraordinary projects with some extraordinary clients. I like to think that our clients will wake up in the morning and look around and think, this is amazing and I made it.
It's very important that when you are creative, that you are listening to the client, but you are also really listening to the building, being creative within the traditional language if appropriate, but being creative in a contemporary sense if that is appropriate.
We dig beneath the surface. We have some incredibly good people working for us these days. The strength of the company is the people who work for us, and I think we're very lucky to have a great team both here in London and in Stamford.
We very much see ourselves as mentors to people who come after us, as much as we were mentored in what we do. Architecture trains you to build buildings, but that doesn't at all train you for the subtleties that go with the country house, both historically, both in terms of living, and indeed in reading the psychology of our clients.
At Smallwood Architects, we like to think of ourselves as a multi-generational company. That means employing younger people at all levels within the organisation. Many of our clients are very young indeed, and I think it's important that we are able to understand exactly what it is that they want from a project.
We have a creative approach. We don't impose a style on our clients, and for this reason we believe we are very contextual. Building a new house is the most exciting opportunity. You may adopt the style of the past, indeed you may be contemporary about it, but much as you would go into an off-the-peg shop and buy a suit and it fits you sort of, you could commission a suit from a tailor and that tailor will deliver to you a suit that fits you beautifully and perfectly. That is the opportunity of new build, is you can have a house that reflects exactly who you are and fits you beautifully, fits your family, fits your anticipation of your future, and this can be tremendously exciting.
It's very exciting to create something completely from scratch. And we also work a lot with really talented interior designers. When people say to me, "But you've allowed room for my curtains," this comes as something of a surprise to them, having worked with other designers. Once we get out the soft pencils and the paper, though, that's when the fun really begins. Recognizing that for them, this is probably a once-in-a-lifetime project.